Alright guys, welcome back. It is the TheServerSleuth here, and today I am on my Detective Grimoire Let's Play. And this is episode 2 now, and we are going to be doing lots of fun stuff today. The first thing we are going to be doing is interviewing or discussing the murder with these two suspects here. So, let's do that. The first one,
Alright, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman.
Bobby Burl.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
it's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best. First name, what's a first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
It's
I like
actually
A.
my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
Okay, so what should we talk about? We can present a clue, present a profile, ask about last night, or ask about your job. So let's ask about last night first.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
All right, well, interesting. Okay, so how about we ask about your job?
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
All right, present a clue. Do you know anything about this
What is it?
lockpick?
Some evidence from last night's murder?
What about this flipper?
That's great.
What about
I'm
police
sorry, I have
file?
not seen that.
What about map?
What is it?
No, okay. He doesn't know very much. What about,
You should
what do you
ask
know about
someone else.
Boggy? Okay, ask someone else. What about Mr.
Try
Remington?
showing it to somebody different.
Okay, he doesn't know very much. Try asking him about
Prolific
himself.
cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
That's really funny. Okay, and it looks like we don't have anyone else, so we can leave now. And we can talk to Vincent
Yes, do you have a message for me?
Vanderpeer.
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
I love his hair. Like, seriously,
Who are
that
you?
is one of the coolest
question.
hairstyles,
You're
easily,
serious?
that I've ever
I
seen.
am Vincent Vanderpeer.
I actually have heard
The
of it
famous
before. It's
movie
called
director?
The
The
Octopus
artist, the
slash
visionary, the
Seaweed
auteur.
slash
I'm a man of many talents.
Greatness? Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions. That is very talented beard you got, at least. I heard your work was going down. Okay, that's just rude. That's like if you want the rude approach. That's not a very good idea when you're interrogating, but not really telling the suspect that you're interrogating. We're just trying to be pretty chill, you know? That's a very talented beard you've got.
That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Alright, ooh, that ghost is so great. Vincent Vanderpeer has always had permission, forced, offered to help, only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp.
Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr.
My
Vanderpeer
eyebrows.
has been breaking rules.
Vanderpeer. Okay.
Or maybe
Wasn't
he'll have
given
an
permission
excuse.
to film. Yay, confirm. Okay. Let's talk to him again. He's gonna be so happy, isn't he?
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed, I was working. Very hard indeed. Well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burrow, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got inside there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh wait, in this order. Yikes. Alright. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Vanderpeer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp, near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order, like we did. Okay.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Bobby Burl lied to me because...
Vincent Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Very suspicious.
I don't know if I'll fill. If you want an autograph.
Sorry, I'm just skipping this because it's not really necessary, you know, if he doesn't have anything to say.
If you want. Ah, yes. The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature. No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible. Now there's a man who could handle himself.
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
For him, I think so, yes.
Yikes. Well, okay, what else?
He's been working with me for a number of years. A real the world's premier director.
I love when you ask them
King
about
of wit and
themselves.
whimsy. You met him? You're a lucky man.
Okay, challenge unlocked. Start
I
the
heard this
challenge.
isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, me too.
Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
I am famous. I am the boss. Flowers? Money. I love the autograph, though.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed
I
him money.
see.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Suspicious. Okay. Well, we can leave him now, and let's go talk to Bobby again. Because we have his challenge unlocked as well.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
You left it with Vanderpure.
You lost it in the swamp somewhere. And
Oops.
that's the...
I messed it up. Darn it. Well, let's present the profile. We might
The
as well
famous
right now.
director. Vincent's work, I see.
What do you think?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty...
Okay.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were
Let's see.
nowhere to
We
be...
can skip this.
Yeah, but your...
Well, I didn't have...
Where was your... It was broken and being repaired.
Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. They were in a different order. Oops. Oops a daisy. It's so funny.
Well, let's-
So funny
I
how
didn't have my-
annoying
Where was it?
this is.
You left it with Vanderpure, and he used it instead that night.
Yep.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Vanderpure said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? It was for fun.
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo.
Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at it. Look who it is.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Alright, a blurry photograph taken by Bobby Burrell shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Alright, and with that, I am going to have to end today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys all next time where we continue to explore the bog. Alright, see you guys then. Bye!